Hello guys, this is Ebo Naija Mama. You are welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, you are welcome. And if you have been here before, you are also welcome. All my returning subscribers, I thank you. So please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And as you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will be the first to be notified. And please don't forget to comment on my comment section. I love reading comments. I like comments. Please, you should be commenting. Let me know how I'm doing. Please. That comments help me a lot. I love it. I love reading the comments. I want to know how people feel about my video. And please don't forget to give this video a thumb. Share, like I always say. Continue sharing my video, guys, please. All of you that have been sharing my videos, I give you thanks. A very, very big thanks. Thank you for sharing my videos. If I say I should be mentioning names now, it will take the whole of the video. And I don't want the video to be longer than the way I want it. Please, I thank you all. So, today, I want to be talking about some things we pass through in Nigeria as a disabled person. So that is what I will be talking about today. And you guys should listen attentively. So, like I always do, I always write my things down so that I will not forget any point I want to let you guys know. So I wrote some of them down so that I won't forget. Yes. The first one I'm going to be talking about is going to church. As a disabled person, if you go to the churches around, you will not see any provision made for a disabled person to enter the church. As you see the building, the first thing you will see in the front of the house, in front of the church building, is steps. At times, the step will be up to 5. So me now, as a disabled person, if I'm going to that church, how will I use my wheelchair to climb to that place? It's not easy. So I don't know why Nigerians, when they do anything, they just do anything, something for only the abled people. They don't think of other people that are disabled. They don't care. They just do things on their own. Even if it's okay, let me pass through the back to the church. I cannot, because everywhere is filled up with steps to go inside the church. So for us as a disabled person to enter inside church in Nigeria here is very, very difficult. So that is one point I want to make. And another one I would like to talk about is going to the hospital. That is the most difficult one. Jesus. If you want to go to hospital here, let me say it's only the government hospital that is a little bit better. Though some of them have access for disabled people to go inside. But if you talk about other hospitals like private hospitals, no access for a disabled person to go inside. Some of them even went as far as making it, having the hospital in upstairs. And in that upstairs, there is no lift. That was okay. Let them use lift to carry this person up. No lift. So as a disabled person, and you know that hospital that you are going to is the only place that is the place where they know about the thing that is wrong with you. How can you access the place? So it's not easy for a disabled person here in Nigeria to go to hospital. And when you even go to the hospital with your wheelchair, some of the doors that you and your wheelchair cannot even pass through it. It's very, very, very hard. And when you even go to the hospital, in the place where they say, okay, the waiting room, I don't know, the waiting room, you go there, no, the way they will even talk to you, you will not be happy. All the hospitals they are building in Nigeria, they don't care about the disabled people. How they will come to the place, how they will come out of the place, they don't care. No provision for the disabled people in hospitals in Nigeria. That is another point. Another point I would like to make again is going to the bank. Oh, Jesus. I have a lot of issues going to the bank. Do you guys know that till today, my BVN, I could not do it because of to go to the bank. No bank they build in Nigeria that a disabled person can access. No bank. No bank. When I wanted to do my BVN, I went to more than 3 banks. I could not access it because I know if you want to do BVN, they say you will touch this thing. I don't know. I cannot go inside the bank. I could not. They will say you cannot enter. You cannot enter. I went to this one, they say you cannot enter. I went to that one, they say you cannot enter. No provision for the disabled people in banks in Nigeria. So I don't know. Is it that the disabled people, they are no longer Nigerians? I don't understand why all this is going on in Nigeria. It's unfair to us because there are a lot of things I would like to do, but I cannot. Even there was a day, there is one bank I later went to. They now say, okay, I can try to enter. Let them help me. So even when I went to, I know there I don't have wheelchair then. So when I want to enter, 2 people held me like this. The door, you know those are door. I don't know what they call the door, whether it's security door, automatic, I don't know. As I want to enter, the thing I forgot the word he was saying. Because you know those doors, it's only one person that is supposed to pass through the door. So, and 2 people were holding me. We could not. It keep repeating one. I forgot the word because it has been long now. I could not access the bank. I could not enter the bank. That is a lot of issue we disabled people have here in Nigeria. Going to the bank is one of the issues. The another one I would like to talk about is visiting relatives. Do you guys know that a lot of my relatives, I don't visit them. I don't even know where they are staying. Because any house they build here in Nigeria, no provision for the disabled. Like some of my relatives, my siblings, they stay in upstairs. How can I go and meet them upstairs? No lift, nothing. The highest thing I can do when I go to there, I cannot even go because what will I go there to do? Is it for me to go there and stay downstairs in the downstairs the compound and be calling them that I'm here? It's not easy for me. Everything here is wrong. No access for me to go and visit my people. Because of the environment, they don't make provision for any disabled person here in Nigeria. Whatever they are doing, they don't carry us along. They don't include us in whatever plans they have. So it's really hard for us. Another thing I will talk about again is compound environment. Even in the environment where we stay, if I want to come down from my house now, they already step there alone. Oh Jesus, it's not easy for me. With my wheelchair, I cannot come down from my step, from my veranda. You see it? All the houses they are building, no provision for the disabled. You cannot say, okay, maybe this particular area, these houses they just build it for the disabled people. Okay, let me go there. No provision for the disabled. No plan. No plan. Even let me tell you guys something. There was one house I parked to before. That house, you people know that after parking to that place, within 2 weeks, I left that place. The reason being that inside the house, if you want to go to your room, it's step, about 3 steps to the room. If I want to go to the kitchen, about 3 steps to the kitchen. So if I'm alone at home, there is no way for me to go to the toilet without crawling. Because at times, if somebody hold me, if I want to go to the toilet, my husband will assist me here. Somebody will assist me. My husband assists me, I can move to the toilet. But because of the way they build the place, I cannot in the environment. Even like I would tell you today, I cannot use my wheelchair to enter my kitchen because of the way they build the door is very small, my wheelchair cannot pass. If we go into my toilet, my wheelchair cannot pass through to the toilet. When they are doing anything, they don't have any plans for the disabled in Nigeria. Another one again I would like to talk about is being a tenant. If you know the insult we pass through as a disabled person living in somebody's house, you will shake your head. They don't care. Even in the compound you are staying, when they will still call you that it's your turn to sweep. And they know very well that you cannot get up and go and sweep their side. They don't care. Whatever they are doing in the compound, they will still call you. They will say, come, it's your turn, so come and do it. No human feelings, they don't care. I stayed in a compound where, as a part of the compound, the house, they have 2 water tank in the house. So this water tank, one is made for the tenant and the other one is made for the landlord. So when we back to this place, we never have water in our toilet, no water in the kitchen, and water is rushing outside. The landlord is rushing, but they will not allow you to fetch. They will say it's not made for the tenant, it's only for the landlord. They do not allow us to be fetching water from that place. So this is our inside, and this is our own inside the house. We cannot fetch water because the water did not pump water into the tank. This landlord, when they bring light, because when we came, he told us that we should be that he don't want to use NEPA light to be. He don't want to depend on NEPA light to be pumping water into the tank. That we should be paying money for fuel every day to be pumping water. At the time, we wanted to be giving him the money. So my neighbor then came to meet me. She said, if you try it and start giving this man money for generator to be pumping water, every day will be coming, even when there is light, we will come and meet you. And if anything should happen to the generator, even if it's a 500 naira thing, we tell you that it's going to spend 20,000 naira, that we should come and donate the money. That if I know I can condone all those ones, I should go and start paying money for it. But if I know I cannot because of the problem that will come out later, I shouldn't even try to give this man money for fuel. So when this woman told me this word, I really see truth in what she said. So we decided to say no, we will not be paying money for fuel. That anytime there is light, they should pump the water for us. So because of this one, this man refused to pump water for us. Even when there is light, he will not pump it. He will pump his own tank, and that one will fill up and be thrown away. This man will not even think about us. Just because we say no, we don't want to be using fuel to pump water. This man will pump their own. They will be using water. With the tenant will be suffering. I stayed in that place close to a year without using the water from that particular building. So there was a day that day, because there's one other house that is close to me. One woman, the woman living in the compound, she was the person that used to help me. Anytime they bring light, she will come and carry my bucket and fetch water for me in our own compound. She have our compound. That was how this woman was helping me to fetch water that we were drinking in that place. So there was a day they brought light, and that they would not have any single water at home to drink. When they brought this light, the woman was not at home. So when I saw the way the current was full, so I had to tell my daughter. I told my daughter, please, go and tell her that, tell the wife of the landlord that, the landlady that, the light they brought now, that is if very full current, they should please pump water for us. Do you know what the woman said? The woman told my daughter to come and tell me that I should come and pump it myself. If I want to drink water, I should come and on it myself. So you see that type of word. So being a disabled person in Nigeria is a very, very difficult one. That was how we stay in that compound all through 1 year without fetching water from that place. They don't care. The tenants, they don't care. Some of the neighbors, they don't care. So the suffering is really too much for us. Another thing I would like to talk about again is the road in Nigeria. no road in Nigeria that a disabled person can access. Okay, like now I have a wheelchair. If I say, okay, let me use my wheelchair to go to the other place, the way the road is, I cannot use my wheelchair on the road. I cannot use my wheelchair on the road, which is very, very difficult. Because everywhere is just scattered. And the way, even if you say, okay, you want to use it on the street, where the road is, where in a third road, the keke, the Okada, there is the bike. You cannot use wheelchair on the road in Nigeria. You will just be surprised that one car will just come and brush you off the road. They did not make any provision to say, okay, this is the lane a disabled person can pass. No way. They did not make any provision for us in Nigeria. Another thing again is transportation. That one is another story. If I want to go out, if I don't have my own money to charter keke or charter a car, I don't go out. Because their boss, how can I enter? How will I be? How can I enter? It's not easy for me to enter. And they will not be patient even for you to say, okay, let somebody help you pass through all the stress of entering that place. If you want to call that, it's a problem too. No provision for us in any transportation in Nigeria. If I want to go out, if I don't have my money to charter keke or charter car, I better stay at home. Because no provision for us. Nobody will look your face. Entry to transport in Nigeria is not difficult. It's very, very difficult, I mean to say. There was a day, one car carried me. Do you guys know that when we get to the junction, we are supposed to pick another car to go to where I'm going to? I told this man to wait a little so that another car will come and we now move from this car to the other car. This man told me that he cannot wait, that I should look for a way to come out of the car, that I don't have that patience. We waited and waited, car for about 5 minutes, another car did not come. Do you know that this man opened the back seat and told me to come down? I have to sit on ordinary floor on the road and wait for another car to come. You see it? If really Nigeria government have us in mind, there will be a junction, a particular spot where disabled people can come out, or even if not disabled people, at least a place where people can come down and sit down, so that they can wait for another car to take them wherever they are going to. No provision for it. That was how I sat down on the road side till another car come and pick me up. So another thing I want to talk about again is our government. Hey, our government. They don't even care about our government. They don't care about our welfare in Nigeria. Whatever they are doing, they don't care about our welfare. Like in some advanced countries, they have plans for the disabled people. There are some things they do for them as a disabled person. Because even in school, there is a way they have. In short, I know some people that are living outside, not in Nigeria, that are disabled person. They do talk to me. I know what they are benefiting from the place they are, from the government, from the place they are. But here in Nigeria, nothing like that. Anything, whatever they are doing, they don't have you in mind. They will not think, oh, as a disabled person, let's make this person a different one. Let's do this one for this disabled person. Our government, they don't have any plans for us. They don't have plans for us. Or when somebody told me that there's something, this person is not staying in Nigeria. She told me that there is an amount of money they give to her every month as a disabled person. But here in Nigeria, our government did not care. They don't care whether you are a disabled person at all. So if I say let me go into details of all those things, the thing will just be too much. So another thing I will talk about again is gaining employment. I've seen a lot of people. That was now how they were born to be. They were not born to be disabled, but life happens. even with their certificate they have, their disability does not stop them from doing the job which they go to school to study. But still, no place that you will go they will say, okay, let them employ a disabled person. For example, now if I go to school, like now, as I am now, I can work as a man, anything that has to do with talking, I can do it. But there is no way I will go to now. They will say, okay, let them employ me as a disabled person. No, they would rather go for the person that can walk with their legs. Nobody will say, okay, let them they want to employ me. There are certain things a blind person will do. A blind person can walk. There are some jobs they can do, but no place in Nigeria they will go to say, except it's hard, they will not be employed. So to be employed as a disabled person in Nigeria is very, very difficult. No matter the certificate you are holding, no matter the qualifications you have, no matter your grade, whether you are a PhD holder, you have your master's, they don't care. They will not employ you as far as you are disabled. Seeing you alone, they will not care to look your CV again. Nobody will care to employ you. Even as in short, in any job, they don't care. They will not employ you. That is one of another problem we face again as a disabled person in Nigeria. Another thing that I observe again, empowerment for women. They say they are doing empowerment for women. Okay. There was this time, our Vice President Obasanjo came to Warri. He came to Igbodu market to come and share 13,000 naira for the market women. But one thing they forgot is that there are a lot of disabled women at home doing one business or the other. They didn't make provision for those people. They didn't find out about those people. Or those people, they are not part of Nigeria again. So you see all these things they are doing, it make us the disabled person to feel that we are not even worthy to live again. You see, he just came, he shared that money for people in the Igbodu market, and I think another market in Warri, which is called Main Market. He went there, shared money for them, without thinking about all the disabled people at home. I know a lot of disabled people that are at home that cannot go to market, that are doing one business or the other at home. Basically, like me, I have my small kiosk in my front, where I sell. Did that government, the money they share to empower women, did the money reach my hand? Capital, no. Am I not in Nigeria? They don't have any provision for us as a disabled person. Another thing again is when they were sharing this COVID-19 palliatives. Who are the people that really need these palliatives more? That really need them? They went to primary schools to share it. As a disabled person, I would like carry my wheelchair and go to a primary school to go and collect a palliative that are sharing. They no when they were announcing it in stations, doing all those things. Nobody even make sure that what about the disabled people that are at home that cannot go out? These people, how are we going to give them their own? How are we going to reach them? Nobody care. We did not, as a disabled person at home, I did not receive anything they shared during that COVID-19 pandemic. When they were giving out government charities for people, I did not receive anything from the one they share, apart from my church members that came to give me things at home. So the government did not make provision for people that are disabled when they were sharing those palliatives. Although I know it's 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of beans, half indomie, that was what they share. But at least let them make the attempt to say, okay, we will give the 1 cup of rice to the disabled people at home with no provision for them. No provision for us, which is very bad. The another thing is this NIN. They are saying we should go and register our SIM. We should go and do our national this NIN. How am I going to do it? When you go to the place where they are doing that registration, before you will go there, if you leave your house around 4 or 5 in the morning, before you go there, the people on the queue is more than 200. Did they make any provision for me as a disabled person where I will stay there? No provision. So how am I supposed to do my NIN? What provision did they make for me as a disabled person to say when you get there you can still register? So they did not make any provision for us to do our NIN. When you go there, you see the crowd. Even people that are able, they could not do their own for 2 to 3 months now. Me as a disabled person, where do I stand doing that thing? What provision the government have for us to do our AI as a disabled people? I have not heard it on any TV station or any radio station that this is what the provision they made for the disabled people. Maybe I'm wrong. If you guys know that there is a provision they make for the disabled people to do their AI, you guys should let me know. Because up to now, I've not done my own. I did not see any provision made. The people that are able cannot do their own. How much money that is disabled? How can I do it? That is another thing. Okay, they are telling, during when they were voting, they said we should go and vote. When you go to the voting ground, you see how they are shooting gun, how they are fighting themselves there. Me that the disabled, when they are shooting gun, how will I run? Which security did they have there to protect me as a disabled person when they say every Nigerian should vote? What provision do I? How can I go and vote when I'm not sure if I will come back with my life safe? Did they make any provision for us to save us with all those calamities that is happening in that place? How do they expect me to go and vote? And they say every Nigerian you are supposed to vote. So it's not easy. All the registration they are doing now in Nigeria, I cannot go because they not make any provision for me as a disabled person to go and do the registration. So I see no reason why they will say, okay, they will do this to people that have not done their own. They will do that to the person that have not done their own. When they don't make any provision for me as a disabled person, how will I get to the place? Even if I get to the place, how will I do my registration? How can I stand in the queue? Because nobody can, they will push me and mash me all over. So these are the problems we are facing as a disabled person in Nigeria. And with all these things I've said, if I stand to be corrected, maybe there's any way I'm wrong, or you guys are seeing anywhere they make provision and I do not know, I stand to be corrected. You should let me know in the comment section. Because I do not see any help our government is giving to us. As a disabled person, we are really suffering in Nigeria. Going out is a problem. Going to church is a problem. Going to the market is a problem. Going to the bank is a problem. Doing anything they are doing as a Nigeria, we cannot do it. A big problem. So if people know any way they can reach out to us, or anything, or I made a mistake by some words I said in this video, people should let me know. I stand to be corrected, like I said. So if you have watched up to this time, you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumb. And I'm also begging, please, guys, continue sharing my videos. Thanks for watching. You are welcome.